a time, there was a toothless, a donkey, and 2 kitties. And there was a big bad wolf as well. And one day, the big bad wolf was really bored and was walking around, and heard some yelling coming from a locker over here. So the big bad wolf knocked on the door, knock, 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 and said, little kitties, let me in. And the big bad wolf, sad at being called angry or stinky socks, huffed and puffed and shook the locker. And because, do we want to show them what it likes to be shooken? There it is, and they shook the locker. And nervous, the 2 kitties ran over to their friend's house in the bat cave. So then the big bad wolf was walking around, and heard, what were they doing over at the bat cave, Adriana? Were you dancing? Yeah, so they were dancing in the bat cave. And so, excuse me, the big bad wolf heard the music and went over and knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Little creature. No. So angry at being called stinky socks for another time, the big bad wolf kept on banging at the door. And nervous, the little kitties and the donkey ran over to their friend Toothless's house. Made out of brick.
I'm staying outside.
You're staying outside? That's not very safe. Are you going to knock on the door with me? So the big bad wolf was walking around. Uh-oh, the big bad wolf's going to get you. So what were they doing at Toothless's house, Melanie?
Eating.
Eating? Okay, so the big bad wolf was walking around.
And you're making.
And they were making, cooking, and eating. So
and
big.
Eating gum food.
Eating gum food.
I mean treats.
Eating treats. Okay.
And so much.
Okay. So the big bad wolf smelled the yummy treats and knocked on the door of the brick house. Knock, knock, knock. Let me in.
No, stinky socks.
And sad at being called stinky socks, the big bad wolf started to leave all by herself.
No, you have to blow my brick house down, but it can't blow.
You want me to try and blow it down? Okay. So she huffed and she puffed and she blew as hard as she could. But nothing happened. So she huffed and she puffed and she blew as hard as she could again. And nothing happened. So should I try one more time, or do you think I'm good to go? One more time?
Yeah, one more time. But I have to go to a house.
So she huffed, and she puffed, and she tried to blow it down, and nothing worked.
And let's do it again.
So then the big bad wolf was leaving, and she felt kind of bad at what she was doing. So she went over, and she knocked on the door, and she said, I'm really sorry for being really mean. And then what happened? Did the big bad wolf get to hang out with the kitties and the donkey and Toothless?
No.
No! Well then, I'm going to go by myself, I guess. Do I get to hang out with you today? So usually they let the big bad wolf in